और इसके लिए फिर पुरुषार्थ करना होता है कि जब हम अपने को फरिश्ता बनाते कोई रिश्ता नहीं, तो फिर खुद से पूछना है कि मेरे सर्व कर्म बंधन को सर्व जो बंधन बहुत बांधे हुए है खींचते, मैं उनसे मुक्त कहाँ होता। मैं बंधनों में फंसा हुआ हूं या मैं बंधनों से मुक्त हूं। अगर बंधनों से मुक्त रहेंगे, बुद्धि बुद्धि कर्म की बात छोड़ो, अगर बुद्धि हमारी कर्म बंधनों में खींचती है, तब बुद्धि योग बाबा से नहीं होगा। अगर बुद्धि योग बाबा से नहीं, तो फिर जो एक अति इंद्रिय सुख का अनुभव हो वो भी नहीं हो। दूसरा, जो का सर्व संबंध में बाबा से ही प्यार हो वो भी नहीं होगा। जब वो भी नहीं होगा तो अति इंद्रिय सुख का मजा भी नहीं।
सिंध में एक सितंबर को थी जन्मी, कान्हा भक्ति दाद के मन में थी। 15 बरस की थी बाबा से मिली, ओम मंडली ने जिंदगी बदली। हुआ था दरस शिव नूर का भी, स्वर्ग सी एक नई दुनिया दिखी। रही साथ रब के जो अंत आदि, प्रकाश की मणि है अपनी दादी। वो प्यारी दादी, हो न्यारी दादी, सबकी दुलारी है हमारी दादी, हमारी दादी।
Om Shanti. Have a loving intellect in order to become a victorious jewel. The canopy of remembrance. In order to be constantly victorious, stay under the canopy of remembrance. Those who always stay under the canopy remain safe from all types of obstacles of Maya. No type of shadow of Maya can fall on them in any way. The 5 vices, instead of being your enemy, become your servants and servers. In the picture of Vishnu, they have shown the snake as the bed and the snake as a canopy. This is a sign of being victorious. Om Shanti.
शांति अव्यक्ति परिवार में welcome to अव्यक्ति परिवार. Today is day 16. Have a loving intellect in order to become a victorious jewel. Today's topic, the canopy of remembrance. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Is everyone happy, right? Yeah, we all celebrated yesterday. Actually, every day seems to be day of celebration, right? We are happy and everything we do is with lot of love. So when you do something, live with love. There is always happiness, right? Today, I almost spent 2 hours just to listen to all beautiful songs and videos and messages which you all have sent from all over the world. So I want to thank you all. I think it's our fortune that in such an unlimited family, we are able to celebrate. It was my alaukic birthday and the journey of 60 plus years. Of course, 83 plus, but also 60 for spiritual journey, more than 60. When I think it was a wonderful adventure, starting from India, then to Europe, to Caribbean, then to North America, then to Europe, Africa, all over the world. And very interesting at that time. Centers were very few, were very small, with limited resources. And now every center is self-sufficient and doing very well. So I also wish each one of you can celebrate whenever, whatever day is your alaukic birthday. But thank you very much for it. I always question myself when I am able to be in natural remembrance of Baba. I feel like, oh, I should just be in Baba's remembrance. And of course, there is a lot of distaste. And a different meaning of distaste is here. When you have abundance of everything, including love, there's a kind of distaste in the sense of you don't have any desires. You feel that you are free completely from all the desires. But also, if you really want to keep your life very much happy and like celebrating, take interest in everything to learn and do it. learn, do it. Because vast experience of learning gives also, it keeps intellect very broad intellect, not limited intellect. There was a time where Baba and Dadi's, their training was to make us all round. Now is like departments or centers, or you have to do only. So people are good either in office work or in karma yoga or in teachings, but one should be good into everything. Because at that time, anyone comes, you have to feed Toli or you have to give Brahma Bhojan. But then who will cook? We have to cook it, right? I cook for all the dadis. Didi Mohini used to like cauliflower. So one time I had to take her to a doctor in Delhi. So while returning, she said, "What's going to cook for me?" I said, "Whatever you want, the cauliflower." So we were in that three-wheeler scooter because we didn't have money for taxis. So, there was like a market, like people sit with their baskets and all that. So I stopped on the way and I said, let me buy one nice cauliflower to make for Didi. So I bought one and then we went home. So I told her to rest and then by the time I will cook lunch for you. Even lunch was ready, but no, Dadis had their own taste. So I always cook Sindhi food for them, with their taste. And so it was like Didi was kind of surprised. You go to the best doctor, then you buy cauliflower, then you come home, and they had boiled some black eye beans to make with cauliflower. So it was very nice. She ate properly. She rested with Dadi Janki, with Dadi Prakash, every Dadi. Whenever there was a chance, we did things together, but also I cook for them. I know their taste very well. Also what they like. Like Dadi Prakash Mani's day is coming next Sunday, Janamashtami and Dadi Prakash Mani day. So from now onwards, I'm thinking, what bhog we will make for Dadi, what Dadi used to like. Now these looks very gross things, right? Why are we thinking about food and all that? But from very beginning, Baba always said, make everything, cook everything properly. So taking interest and in serving or helping to, generally it is said that senior sustain junior. But for me, I always thought that we also sustain Dadi. I also felt, even for my Lokik mother, that I am sustaining her, not that she is sustained. Because younger people have to do for older, right? And then we receive their blessings, right? So I have heard that in India, once you become coordinator, then you don't cook. I thought I should cook until end, whenever, if I could, right? So remembrance is a lot connected with your contentment of heart, your love and interest in life, your learning in life. All that actually brings joy, and joy brings remembrance. In order to be constantly victorious, stay under the canopy of remembrance. Those who always stay under the canopy remain safe from all types of obstacles of Maya. No type of shadow of Maya can fall on them in any way. The five I's says, instead of being your enemy, become your servants, and servers in the become your servants and servers in the picture of Vishnu. They have shown the snake as the bed and the snake as a canopy also. This is the sign of being victorious. They say when Lakshman, no, Rama's brother, left body, then he went and he became snake in the ocean, and they call it Sesna, because he wanted to serve. So the head of that serpent was Lakshman, who was kind of still serving by protecting. And Lakshman means what? Aim of life. What is your aim in the mind? So it's very beautiful that when we have aim in our mind, then you are being served and you also serve. Right. Okay. Again, thank you very much. And Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Didi, and Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. It's my fortune to be in the Avyakti room today with Didi after that beautiful celebration we had in Harmony House yesterday. And I know it was your birthday, but I think we had more fun than you celebrating your birthday.
Yeah,
So
I believe it.
And I think you're always thinking about us. That was the secret why we had more fun. I don't think you ever had yourself in mind. And that's the beauty of how you always do things, very, very unlimited and selfless. Even it looks like it's you're this, but it's never about you. It's always about us. So thank you for that beautiful celebration, and many, many more greetings coming your way. And today you just covered something about remembrance, which is very intriguing for me, because the first thing that you said was when there is that genuine and natural remembrance, there is this deeper disinterest or distaste, right? Call it vairag. And yet at the same time, you kind of coupled it with how that leads to generating, another kind of interest in life, which is more, it's not a self-centered interest, but it's a very holistic interest, or a, unlimited interest in just life as life is and how we should be living life. And I mean, just listening to it, just the words, it can get a little confusing, I think. Disinterest and interest, same time. How is that possible? And yet you made it sound like it's just two sides of the same coin almost. So what is the role of remembrance in this, when there is this natural remembrance of Baba, remembrance of your own self and your connection with Baba? What is the dynamics that really happens where there is disinterest from anything that is negative or limited, but also at the same time, a deep interest is created in living life fully as per Baba's Srimad, and helping others and serving others, and even developing your own self fully. I think that's what you meant by interest, right?
One has to be free from desires, but also full and content, right? Because contentment is very much related to disinterest also. Like, we give a simple example. You have eaten, your tummy is full, and you really had nice food. And so even the best things are offered. Have little bit of ice cream, have little bit. No, I can't. Now, it's a kind of disinterest, but a disinterest coming from being full. One is like from sorrow and lot of, negative things, you are disinterested. Other is when you are content, means when you are full, you have contentment, you also have no interest now further for anything. Because when we look at how, when Shiv Baba came in Brahma Baba, what he did, all the buildings they had, and Baba started different schools, different pathshalas or living quarters. So Baba changed each building to serve, right? And then Baba once in a while will leave Karachi to go to Banaras or Kashmir or Calcutta, and then Mama will take care of Yagya. Now, little children came with parents, and those children have to be taken care of, not by their parents, but they were dadis who used to take care. And I remember when Manor Dadi said, and some dadis used to share, that when they were given like 10 children, 12 children, they were not mothers, right? Looking mothers have to do things and they learn, but dadis didn't know. And they started learning everything. Like Dadi Janki Baba called her and said, "You will be the nurse of Yagya." She said, "I had first time, no background of medicine, no, but I had good heart. I will feel the pain of people. So when I go and this one says, Dadi, I have a lot of headache, I have fever, she will know how to take care of them, not only giving the medicine, but she will go and take their love to Baba. Then Baba will share something with them. So life is not about external things. Life is really something very tender, gentle, compassionate, right? And I feel that if that is shared with everyone, then you have to learn everything too, right? Because if you don't know how to take care, then you cannot take care then. So I think it is both ways. As I said, disinterest in the sense of you are full, but on other side, interest in taking care of everyone is very, very important. Some people have that tendency, and I saw all that in Dadis. They were so caring, but most caring was Brahma Baba, very caring. What one needs at the right time, what one needs, Baba will send it in their rooms. So
So it's really this deep attitude of caring from where all the other skills and abilities
you
emerge.
don't feel it's too hard to learn or to do anything. You do it with a lot of love.
Now, do you think everyone has the same kind of capacity, or that is also according to the part, or
I think
all round there?
capacity is different. There has to be that love. If I am taking care of myself, all the time I am just only thinking what I need, what I keep. But then how do you get, you have to share your, Dadi Janki used to say, care and share. Because whatever, as I had mentioned, that if I make tea, I will ask everyone, do you want tea? Do you want tea? Right? But some people just say, oh, I can't manage. I have to just drink, make my tea and drink. So I think it's the joy of life is really caring but sharing.
Now, some may not want to make tea, but they may not make coffee. That's
Yeah,
but
anything. It
but
could be
in
tea
terms
or
of it,
coffee.
everybody will have a part, but the attitude of caring is still there. That they can.
In London, when we were there, many of us, Jayanti-ben, myself, Dr. Nimla, Dadi Janki, Usha-ben, Ramesh Bhai, Jayanti-ben's mother, about 8, 10 of us. And everyone had a different taste for tea. Tea is a very complicated thing. Everyone chai of their taste. So we all went in and make and then wash the pot, another one will come. One day Daddy said, why you all do that? And Daddy, because we like tea. She said, why not? She told Jayantiben's mother, she used to spend whole day with us. At 4 o'clock, make a big teapot, make a nice tea and let everyone drink that tea. Because she wanted us all to sit together, drink tea, and after that, she used to get notes from Madhuvan, very nice notes. Because at that time, we used to miss Madhuvan a lot. So she has these notes on kind of notebook papers, and she will read, and we all will listen until 5:30. And then, of course, she will go home, and then students start coming. We give course and meditation and everything. But some or other, sharing, being with family together and sharing has a different
So
life.
tea was an excuse, but it was really about coming together and being together. Beautiful.
They say Dadi's main topic was caring, sharing, and inspiring. Because we have to keep everyone inspired, no? Even if one's enthusiasm goes down, then it affects the whole energy. So it's only participation together can keep everyone's enthusiasm and inspiration on. But you might say how to do that, right? I think we create a culture, no? Like in India, 9 o'clock, everyone from 9:30 to 10, everyone has to sit together and to share how was their day. If students came, what questions they asked, what is planned for tomorrow.
Do they still do that? Didi? Do you know?
Some places do.
In some places.
Yeah, they will sit and they will read up 10 minutes of Vivek Murli or revise something and then share their personal. And Didi used to say, laugh or cry or whatever you have to do it in the family. She said, if you don't do that, then you will go to students, right? Today I'm not happy, or I want this or something. And then attachments begin. Then everyone has their own, oh, I get things from this one. But they didn't, in Yagya, they always wanted, it's one Yagya, right? So it was completely, now what happens that people sometimes their timetable, we are tired and we don't know, we don't want to be. I think majority likes it. And that is why when we have this Avyakti Parivar, I thought it brought back the Yagya again, where every night we could share, not only with Avyakt, but Vyakt Parivar here also.
Sharing.
Whether we are 2 or 5 or 10, but we always share some kind of something.
Now, I know that this is at the end of the day, but I think in some centers, maybe it's true for some, not all, but they also meet like right after Murli, I think, to kind of go over the day.
In the morning.
In the morning. Is that also a practice that
Yeah,
still goes on?
some places, because morning generally is, it's like time is like, because people have to go for work, then karma yoga, then, it's like day begins early.
Especially when there is a lot to do. I find that, through the day, we are looking at each other's face, who's doing what. But instead, if we all come together and sort out things together, it works a lot better. But
yeah, that is one thing when I used to go to Harmony House, after class, I will sit, we were 7, 8 of us, you were there.
Right.
And we sit together to plan and tell everyone what you're doing today, what you're doing, even what we cooking for breakfast, who is cooking lunch. And I used to do, but then after that, when I left, the tradition began. So other sister who was kind of coordinator said, I get confused. Everyone says something different. So some people can't hear 10 ideas, right? And I like it because I feel, let's hear what everyone wants. But she said, no way, I can't handle all these different ideas. So then started. Then it said, okay, at least twice a week, at least once in a week, but to hold that is very important.
Right.
Yeah, we always sat for 15 minutes after Murli in that corner of the dining room. Everyone sat and we shared.
Was
But
remembering
because
that.
this is what I like big family. I like variety. It's nothing of differences. No? I mean, everyone will have their ideas, but doesn't matter. It's good resource. No?
Yeah, I think that works also very well. This point about the canopy of remembrance, I was thinking about how Baba was making reference today to how there are these two forces. When we are remembering, we are being pulled by Baba. And when we forget, we are being pulled by Maya. And we act according to that. And the question came up, how do we, and Maya makes you, lose your power of realization. So how do we even know that we have lost our power of realization to begin with? How does remembrance help us to get back that power of realization of that what we're thinking or saying or doing is under the influence of Maya?
It's a very, very important point which you are raising, that so actually when remembrance, then Murli, then sharing, and then when we begin our karma yoga, then I think it's always good to share, what they want to do, their enthusiasm. I think that there are different souls. Some, like Baba says, if you would have taken a locking job, you will work 8 hours, right? And then you come home, you have to cook and you have to clean. But for godly service, at least 8 hours, you should be doing seva now. At least 8 hours. And that's what at least I keep my chart of that. I mean, I am not able to do much karma yoga, but Mansa Seva, Baba's administration, something or other, 8 hours we should be serving minimum. And then if possible, I would participate in everything, helping while, if you cannot cook breakfast, you can cut vegetables. Everyone should do some karma yoga together. That also brings a lot of happiness. But yeah, number wise, Baba always says, but we have to, the old ones have to maintain those systems so that others can also look at it and then not say, anyway, now people don't do. No, we have to.
I think what happens is there's just so much to do. If we just take a few minutes to just be, I think a lot of this comes naturally, isn't it?
When we have a lot to do, that is the time we should sit at least few times, once or twice to relax. Maybe have fruit together at break time. Something, not all sit together and then again, let's think about
Not
Murli
about
Pandit.
doing, right?
Let's eat fruit together, That's what something we should do. Because during Dadi's, we were together. After lunch, we will sit outside Dadi's, Dadi Janki's, and fruit party. It's like variety fruit. Everyone gets the plate. And then we share things and. But these days, people are not able to share.
Right. When I remember, I really now realize in those days we thought of it as nothing new or nothing different, but now we realize the importance, the value, and the beauty of those. It's almost like a culture, like you're saying. It's creating a culture of whole, way of living with ease and with friendship.
All people in big families, royal families, because I have few in our neighborhood, and so after lunch they all sit together and chat, and there is always at least once or twice they dine together. where they relax, they eat, they participate, they share. Very, very important. That's where you feel like a family.
And I believe it all starts with this few moments of remembrance, right?
Mhm.
Where, we're able to take the pressure off and just be, because Baba always says, remember, remember, remember. So everything really starts with that quality.
But what is remembrance? Is joy, remembrance is peace, remembrance is love, right? That is what, not I go in Baba's room and even if you sit for 2 hours and you come out and you get upset in a minute, right? So I said, what were you doing inside 2 hours? No? So, okay. Well, Kalaben is a peace village and as a Nivasis, about 30 of them from different cultures and places big. Karma Yoga is unlimited. So she's sharing from her own experience that what are the needs, whether it is realization, coming together, eating together, be together. So she's asking questions based on her experience. And of course, some of these Nivasis are listening. They could cooperate and create that culture, right? Okay. Om Shanti. And thank you, Kalaban.
Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you, Didi, and thank you, Kalaban. So tomorrow is Saturday and we're scheduled from Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Conducted by Latin America. Special Amrit Vela 6 o'clock Bhatti will start, followed by Hindi Sakar Muli until 8:30 a.m. Then in the afternoon 1:30 to 3 p.m. Avyakti Children class, 3 to 4 p.m. Avyakti Youth class. Evening meditation will start at 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, English series and Avyakti journey. Now let's remember Baba. We'll take Drishti from Didi. Om Shanti.
तुम्हारी छत्र छाया तुम्हारी छत्र छाया में अलौकिक सुख समाए हैं तुम्हारी छत्र छाया में
निरंतर झूमता निरंतर झूमता अंतर खजाने इतने पाए हैं
तुम्हारी छत्र छाया में
ये श्रीमत हमको ले चलती चलती नहीं लगता कि हम चलते मजे से जा रहे हैं घर को कदम पर हम कदम रख दिखते
छुपा के अपनी पलकों में छुपा के अपनी पलकों में नजर से हर बचाए हैं तुम्हारी छत्र छाया में
ये जलती धूप माया की नहीं हरगिज जला सकती ज़माने भर की आंधी भी नहीं दिल भर हिला सकती
मिले शीतल सी गोदी मिले शीतल सी गोदी में सुखद आंचल के साए हैं तुम्हारी छत्र छाया में
तुम्हारे छत्र छाया में
तुम्हारी छत्र छाया में अलौकिक सुख समाए हैं तुम्हारी छत्र छाया में
तुम्हारे छत्र छाया में
तुम्हारी छत्र छाया में
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
ओम शांति मोहिनी दीदी, ओम शांति कला बहन।
Shanti
Om
Mohini
Shanti
Didi.
Mohini
Thank
Didi.
you.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Don't you get it over? Hey, Didi.
Bhumika and the team.
Baba
Bhumika and the
Om
team.
Shanti.
Om Shanti Kala Om
Happy
Shanti
Parivar.
Mohini Didi.
Shanti Mohini Didi.
Om
Om
Shanti
Shanti.